This is the final exam review. I've been asked several questions about the final exam, and I'm going to give you a quick general review. There will be 11 essay questions. Essay questions means more than 1 or 2 sentence answers. You will want to make sure that after you have answered the question, you go back and read, make sure that all parts of the question have been answered. Many times people lose points because it will have 2 parts and they only answer the first part. You have 120 minutes or 2 hours to complete the exam. That should clue you in to the fact that they will not be quick little essay answers. These are meant to test your understanding of the material. So what's on the test? Well, some of the ideas, I have not included everything, but some of the things that you want to make sure that you study. Attributes of a chart. If you recall, we did the analysis exercise. Pull that out. Know that pretty well. The system development life cycle, we are going over that this week. And that would be something you would want to know each portion, each step, what is done, what you expect from it, those type of things. Data. We have so many things about data that we have learned. We need to know what types of data there are, primary, secondary. Who uses this data? Registries, doctors, administrators. The storage of the data. How do we keep that data safe? And the quality of the data. So, for example, the quality of data is part of the security. It's also documentation, making sure that that is done on time. Things like that. You'll want to revisit the first chapter on AHEMA. Know how AHEMA is structured. That first quiz that asked you about the board of directors and who does the certifications. And mentioning certifications, what resources do you as a student have? AHEMA offers a lot. So go on their website and make sure you know what's there. We have the clinical terminologies, classifications, and code systems. We did an exercise on this, that big grid that told us what they are, how they're used, who is it that's in charge of making sure that it's up to date. So for example, like the RX norm, who uses that? What's its purpose? We have information governance. Again, that is kind of back to that quality of the data, documentation, and then the record, an EHR or an actual physical record. What contents are in that record? Who uses it? And documentation. Are there documentation requirements? Who does the documentation? Those are very general overview of some of the main topics of the final exam. If you have additional questions, email me, let me know, and I will be happy to give you a general answer. I will not give specifics because that would not be testing you on what you have retained. It will just test you on what you have learned or memorized in the last couple of days. So anyway, good luck, and it has been a pleasure having you in class.